Good morning. Could you hear my voice? Students? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Today we are going to study about millets. How you can cultivate millets. Today I am going to teach you 3 millets. One is common millet, second one is Kodo millet, third one is millet. Okay, first we will see about common millet. In Tamil, it's called as salmon. Okay, then we will see about the introduction. The botanical name of common millet is Bhanica millesium. It's also called as Proso millet. Okay, it has two types of grain. One is smaller type, other one is larger type. The smaller type is millet is normally lack of uniformity when maturity, so resulting heavy grain losses due to shattering. Larger grain Proso millet are more uniform in maturity and are capable of giving grain yield up to 4 tons in about 60 days. Okay. Let's see about the origin. Origin is India. Common millet is cultivated in East Asia, India, Japan, Russia, and Middle East. The most uses are eaten after cooking as rice. You can eat like rice. Then preparation of bread mixing with wheat flour. When you're making bread, you can mix with wheat flour. And also it's useful for fodder crop or livestock. This botanical description you will study in your theory part. Did you finish in common millet in your theory?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This one is you can study about. Then the seed traits. Here two types we can sowing. One is raw seeding, other one is broadcasting. If it is raw seeding, 7 to 9 kilogram per hectare. If it is broadcasting, 11 to 13 kilogram per hectare. Here there is so many varieties, but specifically TPM 1006, U62, MA 1491, AC 254, P62 available. You have to note it. Okay, I will not give slide. The yield is, if it is under irrigation, yield is 1350 kilogram per hectare. Under rainfed, 450 kilogram per hectare. Okay, why that yield is low? Because photosynthesis rate is low. That's why yield is less in rainfed condition. see about the Kodo millet. How in Tamil, how do you call Kodo millet? Anyone tell? If anyone knows it, what are the uses of Varahu? Anyone know it? What purpose we can cultivate Kodo millet? I will call one. Wait. Zero 2020 AG 012. Could you tell about the importance of Kodo millet? 012. Do you know about the importance of Kodo millet? You have to respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you know the importance of Kodo millet?
Rich for the vitamin B.
Main purpose? I will put up the Proso. 010.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you list some importance of Kodo millet?
It is used as a staple food for human consumption.
Other than that?
Used as a fodder crop.
Okay. Thank you. Then let's see about the introduction. The botanical name of Kodo millet is Asphalus coffeiculatum. Okay, it's most drought resistant crop. This also we can eat. Origin is Southeast Asia, cultivated in India, America, Australia, South Africa. In your point of view, it's more important because you have to identify the figure. If all millets in same place, you couldn't identify. So when you identify, you have to note it. What are the specific these millets? Then only with quick time you can identify. Soil and climatic condition. Kodo requires warm and dry climate. In dry zone, we can cultivate it. It's highly drought tolerant. Hence, can be grown in areas of scarce and erratic rainfall. The soil type is sandy loam to loam soils are best for Kodo millet. However, it can be grown from poor upland to creamy stony soil. Okay. Let's see about the seed spacing. The row to row spacing. What do you mean by row to row spacing? There is two types of spacing, inter and intra. Row to row mean plant to plant mean 20 to 25 interrow and 8 to 10 interrow. Okay, the seed rate here also we can show sowing, direct sowing and broadcasting. If it is direct sowing, 10 kilogram seeds per hectare. If it is broadcasting, 15 kilogram per hectare. You noted this one. Okay. The seed production can be done in June, July and also February, March. The sowing depth of the Kodo millet seed is 3 or 4 centimeter. You also noted this one. we will see about the cultivation of pearl millet. How do you call pearl millet in Tamil? How do you call pearl millet in Tamil?
Kambu.
Soil and climatic condition. The Kodo millet requires warm and dry climate. Okay. It's highly drought tolerant. It can be grown in areas of scarce and erratic rainfall. Here also sandy loam to loam soils are best for beta. This one. The botanical name of pearl millet is Penicetum typoides. It's originated from Africa. It also commonly cultivated in Africa, India, Sudan, and USA. It's also well grown in high salinity soil. The 50% of the total world production is millet. Among the millet, this is come 50%. Okay, so it is come as main. Okay, main millet. The juices is grain is used as cooked rice. Flour is used to prepare cake and unleavened bread. What do you mean by unleavened bread? Anyone know it? Leavened bread. What do you mean unleavened bread? Also, it's used for the preparation of beer. I will call one person. Anyone know it? Unleavened bread. Purify it, and also it's feed for livestock, poultry, and other birds. Plant is used as fodder, and straw is used for fencing and fuel. Okay. This is the botanical discipline. I think you already studied in your theory part. You'll note it. Then we'll see about the climate. It's warm weather annual crop. Normally, it's 3 crops grown well in the warm weather crop, warm weather climate. The degree of temperature most suitably 28 to 32. High temperature induce the early flowering, and also the rainfall range is 400 to 750 millimeter. Here also some varieties are available. These are X6, X7, CO7, W2CC 75. Then we see about the soil type. Loamy sand to loam soil is most preferable for pearl millet cultivation. You have to note it. Okay. Then well-drained and non-saline, non-alkyl soil also good. It's sensitive to waterlogged areas. The season of this millet cultivation is June to July. Also September to October. In summer, the seed rate is here also 4 to 5 kilogram seeds per hectare if it is direct sowing. If it is transplanting from the nursery, 3.75 kilogram seedlings we want. You note it. Here we can sow in 3 systems. One is flat surface we can plant. Other one is ridge and furrow system. Other one is broad bed furrow. Okay. Then we will see about the weed control. Here, normally we can do weeding manual, hand picking like that. And also pre and post weed killer also. Weed killer we can use. Crops need to be maintained weed free at least until flowering stage. Why we want to keep the plant free from weeds until the flowering stage? Until the flowering stage, why we want to maintain the plant peat tree? Anyone know it? You have to respond. It is two-way communication. Sahari Cardivan. Can you answer it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Why we have to maintain the field free from peats?
Because these seeds will absorb the nutrients.
Nutrition. Compete with plant.
Yes, ma'am.
Because of nutrition. Okay. And also, if the plant if flowering stage means it's producing seeds, then weeds also will producing seed. Then it will mix. So it will collapse. We can't take accurate yield. We can't sell it because you have seen if paddy have some weedy rice also available. No, weedy rice is one of wheat. If paddy grow with weedy rice, then wheat with paddy rice, then that quality will reduce. That also nutrition competition also, but quality also it will reduce wheats. Then irrigation. During the dry periods, irrigation are required every 4 to 7 days, depending on the severity of the drought and the soil type. Then see about the disease and insect pest control. Minor millets. Normally, minor millets less affected to disease. Okay. Then harvesting. Crops are harvested and sold and cleaned manually when drying moisture is low and after physiologically maturity is reached. Seed moisture is lowered by sun drying to safer level before selling the seeds. Why we have to reduce the moisture content of the seeds before selling? If the moisture is high in seed, what is the percentage of moisture level we have to maintain? You assume and tell. It will compose a spot. Why we have to produce? We have to hit the seeds less moisture content. Wait, I will pull one those. Germination and also to comment eating if you people dormancy. Dormants no. If you heap, you have seen paddy with high moisture content. If you kept it back, true. And after 1 month, what will happen? Because fungus, rot, lot of disease will come because of moisture. That fungus, rot, attacked the seeds, then it will spoil. Okay. Then see about the harvesting. Crops are harvested. We already saw seed harvesting. Then post-harvesting technology. Okay. One person, can you tell what are the post-harvesting techniques we can carry in this millets? What are the post-harvest techniques? What do you mean by post-harvest techniques? In your group one, totally how many students? Only 53 participants available. Total how much? How many? Deepika Krishna Nath. Who is Deepika?
Yes,
Yeah, total how many members in your group?
I think 64. 64.
53, yeah.
64.
64. Some are absent. We'll take attendance, okay? Now also one person left. Oh, can you answer it? What do you mean by post-harvest techniques? Can you list 2 or 3? Post-harvesting techniques mean you have seeds. After harvesting, you have yield. Then how do you send it to or sell it to market? Packaging system, it's also come under post-harvesting techniques. Okay? Later, Ishmi will conduct test. I will ask summary. Wait. This is all about the millets. We studied about 3 millets. One is common millet, Kodo millet, pearl millet. Of each millet, you want to know the importance. Okay, then spacing. This one is practical. Also, you have to mainly study about practical. In practical view, you want to know the spacing. Okay, important, and you want to identify the figure. Other thing you studied in theory part. Okay, then one person summarize it. So what is summarize it? Any volunteer? Oh, I will call. The participant numbers 53. Anyone can summarize, shortly summarize. But did you understand? Rusaina Jamil, can you summarize? Any volunteer? Also, you didn't understand. If anyone understand, you have to explain it. Kansika Sandamini, can you summarize it? Okay, next chapter will continue by another Miss Vishwina Miss. You will wait. Is it visible to you? Am I audible? Someone please tell, is it audible? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Then okay. Now we're going to discuss about field planting of sorghum, right? Uh, Then sorghum is Sorghum bicolor. That's family Poaceae. It's originated from Africa. Then China, India, Nigeria, Mexico, Sudan. These countries also producing sorghum. In Sri Lanka, Mondragala, Anuradhapura, Kurunegala, and some areas of Hambantota, they are processing in this sorghum. In sorghum, Sinhala, it's called as Idaliridi, right? In Tamil, what's it? Sorghum, same. In Tamil, same, sorghum. Then these are few of uses, right? That is a staple food for human. Then animal feed. Sugar extract is there. Sorghum. Then manufacturing of starch, glucose, syrup and oils. The stems can be taken for fencing and some of different temporary constructions. And this can use as a fuel fuel after drying. Then sorghum that is annual grass, that is C4 plant. You already know about C3 and C4 plants. No, this comes under C4. What do you mean by C4 plant? Because this is two-way communication. No, I don't know what are you doing. You want to be in the class now? Then what do you mean by C4? C4 plant? The students, are you being in the class?
Yes, miss.
Then answer what do you mean by C4? Ever you heard about C3, C4 plants?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we will not scold. What you know, you can tell it. C4. The C3, C4 plants, you can find in which process? Just tell me that one. Otherwise, I will ask one person, right? Then 6. Yeah. You want to open your mouth, right? Otherwise, you can put into chat box also. Okay. And then in photosynthesis, there's process. In pathway, there are C3 pathway, C4 and CAM pathway, right? Under that, we can classify the plants. Then in there, sorghum comes under C4. There's efficiency on carbon dioxide and high temperature performance for the photosynthesis rate is high, right? Then erect solid stem up to 0.5 to 5 meter. Then 3 centimeter in diameter. Roots, there are important 3 types of roots. The same thing we are discussing in maize too. Seminal roots, adventitious roots and the prop roots. In prop roots, it's helping for support the crop. It will support the crop. The seminal is the initial roots producing, right? Then leaves, it normally have 7 to 24 number of leaves. That's bluish green in color, glabrous and waxy, permanent midrib. While you're writing the differences between the maize and sorghum, these things you can write, right? Because that bluish green glabrous color and that wax contained with the sorghum, and the light green color with the maize. Then length of leaf, right? 30 to 35 centimeters and width 1.5 to 1.3 centimeters. Then inflorescences, that inflorescence called as head. Okay, in size that is 20 to 40 centimeter. That is compact, or some are compact, and some varieties are loose. We can classify as compact varieties and the loose varieties. Then many branches are here having hairy axil. Then this is self-pollinated around 95%, and there are 5% might be cross-pollinated. Right? There's chance for cross-pollinated around 5%. Then this panicle is we are calling as the head, right? In inflorescence. Then fruit. This fruit or cob we are calling as caryopsis. That is vary in size, shape, color with cultivar. Color arranges coming from white, yellow, then brown, blackish brown also. They are not dark blue, that blackish blue. This is short day plant, right? There are different types of sorghums. Grain sorghum, brown corn, sorghum, grass sorghum, wax endosperm sorghum. Grain sorghum is the edible type that obtained by human. Then brown corn, that also the same. Then sorghum taken for sugar extraction. That grass sorghum for animal feeding. Then final one is wax endosperm sorghum. That one also edible with both human and the animal. Then here we are going to discuss about different growth stages of sorghum, right? In growth stages, vegetative, it's around 30 days. And inflorescence development stage, 30 days. In each and every, there are some specific characters, right? In vegetative stage, up to 30 days, no, in they are having the emergence of coleoptile that is visible at the soil surface. Okay. Then within 10 days, that is from the beginning up to 10. After 10 days after the emergence, the third color of leaves will be appear. Then in 20th day, while it's coming to 20th day, the fifth color of leaf will be appear. Then when it reaches to 30th day, that growing point different. That means that vegetative stage that change up to the reproductive stage. Then this point we calling as growing point differentiation. Then inflorescence development stage. In inflorescence development stage, 40 days after emergence, the flag leaf will be visible. In your last class also, I asked, what is the function of flag leaf? Any of you can answer. What is the function of flag leaf? Hansika? Answer please, what is the function of flag leaf? Disanayaka? Yes?
Increase the photosynthesis.
Yeah, that will increase the photosynthetic rate. Okay. Then after 50th day from the emergence, that will booting. Then in 60th day, half blow. That means that selling and that sessile and that pedicel both will emerge at that stage, at the half bloom stage. Then 70th day after emergence, soft dough will appear, bearing of the soft dough. Then this period, the inflorescence development stage will be finished. Then grain filling and maturity, the last 35 days. Then 85th day from the emergence, that will create a hard dough. Already that cob is already bare. This cob will create as a hard dough. Then in 95th day, after 95 days from the emergence, it will get into the maturity period. Okay. While you are writing, sometimes they might be asked one question to write the growth stages of sorghum. Then you can arrange it like this way: the stages and the days from the emergence and the growth characters. That's easy for you. But what I have discussed here, you can write it as a table. Okay. Then we will move on to the next, that climatic requirements. In climatic requirements and soil, sorghum adapted to wide range of ecological conditions. That intermediate and dry zone, this can be cultivated, and it is resistant to drought and the heat. Then optimum temperature for growth is 30 degrees Celsius. Rainfall should be around 300 to 400 millimeters. That is enough for cultivation. No need to give external irrigation if there might be rain is there. Then they are practicing this one in Maha and Yala both season. Sorghum can tolerate wide range of soil conditions from heavy clay to light sandy soil. Another thing is it can tolerate the salinity and the waterlogging conditions. In any of area, most of wide area, it's possible to cultivate due to these reasons. Then we will move on to the land preparation. One ploughing and one harrowing is enough. Then the soil want to maintain as fine till condition. As I told, the time for planting is from Maha to Yala. Both can cultivate, right? Then recommended variety is IS 2941. Then there are grain type yellow, light yellow color. This recommended variety IS 2941 is light yellow color. Then spacing and planting, it's a monocropping. That's 60 to 15 centimeter. This we can cultivate as a fence. We can go for in mixed cropping and in intercropping also it's possible to do. And if we are going for monocropping, 60 centimeter into 15 centimeter spacing. 2-3 seeds we can sow per hill. After 2 weeks, thinning out, because we are sowing 2-3 seeds at the time period of sowing. Then we want to have the best plant in the field, and the rest of other 2 want to remove. That's what we are calling as the practicing of thinning out. Then seeds before sowing or planting, we want to treat the seeds with fungicide, Captan. Okay, that is most probably to control the smut disease, that is fungal disease. Then this is fertilizer application, right? Then basal fertilizers are urea, TSP, MOP. Urea 50 kilogram per hectare, TSP 100 kilogram per hectare, and MOP 50 kilogram per hectare. In top dressing, want to apply 100 kilograms per hectare of urea at 4 weeks interval time after planting. Then thereafter, you want to do earthing up to facilitate the obtaining of fertilizers to the crop. Then irrigation. In irrigation, once 3-4 days interval in the first month, and thereafter you can practice this with 5-6 days interval. Irrigation will stop with 2 weeks before harvesting. In weed control, you can go for hand weeding, machinery weeding, or otherwise you can apply weedicides. In the first very early stage,
of the plants, you want to do hand weeding and you want to be care about the weeds. You want to you want to remove the all weeds, otherwise it will suppress the growth of the crops. Then second and fourth week after planting until the first month, end of the first month, you want to do the weeding by hand. Once you complete that one, you can practice with machinery weeding or application of weedicides. Then there are few of pests and the diseases, right? Sorghum stem borer. This is the sorghum stem borer. In this picture shows it's sorghum stem borer. Then sorghum shoot fly. Then grain borer and some of the birds. In here, the sting bugs also infect for this sorghum grains. Then diseases are smut, leaf blight, anthracnose, stalk rot, and root rot. Heavily, it will have infection will be with a smut disease. Thereafter, harvesting. In harvesting, crop take nearly 100 to 150 days for maturity. We can say up to maturity, that is 95 days. Thereafter, we want to leave for that hard dough want to become more mature. For that, we will leave in the field for nearly 100 days. Then harvesting by cutting down the whole plant. Then heads removed from the plant. Then grains, after collecting the sorghum heads, you want to separate the grains from there. Then sun dry up to reducing the moisture content around 11 to 12%. Then yield may be 3,500 kilogram per hectare. Otherwise, you can say 3.5 tons per hectare. Okay. Then what are the other practices we can have with the sorghum? There's a special practices with the sorghum. Platooning, right? Platooning of sorghum. Platooning means after cutting, after harvesting, at the stage of harvesting, we cut down the plants from the stem. Then that regrowth of the same crop, that is calling as the platooning, growing crop from the regrowth crop, right? Then to get the maximum yield from platooning crop, we have to do some of the management practices. Then early harvesting, right? In early harvesting, 35 days after flowering. Then cutting the stalk at the ground level. You want to cut the stalk at ground level, and early harvesting should be there because this crop is regrowth plant too. Then you want to allow some period before it getting too much old. You want to harvest. You want to do with the harvest. Then in this stage, around 9,500 days, the harvesting will be happen. Then the bud producing above the ground level is low vigor, and that can be easily affected by some of pest diseases and the wind. Then they produce a lower yield. But the buds which grow below the ground that produce more yield. That above grounds will be affected with different kinds of diseases, and the wind affection might be there. Then that therefore the yield might be low. Then buds which are below that very near to the ground level, then that will more yielding. Then cutting the stalk immediately 2-3 days after harvesting, that will increase the yield. After harvest, while you are harvesting, you will cut the stem. Then thereafter, you want to do recutting within 2-3 days. right? Then irrigate immediately after cutting. Thereafter, you want to apply basal fertilizer and the top dressing. Then poison substance may contain in the sorghum, right? These poison substances are HCN and prussic acid that's contained in leaves with low concentration, right? Some can find in roots. Then young plants that including roots, especially the leaves of older plants that consist these compounds. Then sometimes in a spot there might chance to ask what are the poison substances which contain in sorghum. Then you should be in ability to tell that prussic acid and the HCN. Okay. Then in a small plants and young branches, tillers that contain a high HCN amount. Then while you are giving these plants to the animals, you want to be care. You want to be care while feeding for the animals. The top portions you want to remove and give the rest of the parts. Okay. Then these are all about the sorghum field planting, and I told many of things. In your discussion part, while you're writing the practical, you want to write the growth stages and their characters with the stage as a table. Okay, Prep, are you okay? If you have any doubt, you can ask now. Don't keep silence. I don't know whether you understand or not. Prep? Takshila?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand what I explained?
Yes, ma'am.
Then each and everyone, you want to write the table in your discussion part, right? This is practical class now. Okay. Disanayaka, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then I will allow the rest of part 4 Tanushan sir to conduct. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, wait, with some sound issue. I will wait some more minutes. I will increase the volume. Okay, now what about? It's clear? Kajendran?
Yes.
Kajendran? கேக்குதா?
கேக்குது சார்.
சிக்னல் பிரச்சனை. கேக்குது சார் உங்களுக்கு. இப்போ ஓகே தானே? Okay, now also again cost. Okay, what are things study earlier? What are things study today lectures? Sorghum. Sorghum, Proso, Millet, Kodo. Other things? Field planting of 2 crop study no sorghum. Another one? Another one? Kodo. Millet, no? Kodo, millet. Okay. Okay, Vaishnav, how much you group 1, how many members?
66.
No, he only available 51, no? Then 15 students absent. Yes or no? Yeah, these people. I want to mark the attendance also. Otherwise, we want to identify is very difficult, no? Okay, what are things we want to study now? You already know, no? What are the criteria? Hello, you want to talk in earlier one also we are teaching in Zoom. But your exam I start to correct your practical written, but out of 300, one person only, 20 paper, just 25 paper only now corrected. In 25, one of the students got the marks for above the 100 for out of 300. Others 24 students are less than 100. No? These people are very surely. You didn't write anything. Another one part. What are the method of solid fertilizer application method? Only 10 marks. We will put for 10 marks, but anyone within 25, anyone didn't write answer. All of you got the 0 marks for that one. What is that? What is that? Seneca. Oh, but about the exam, one. You didn't write, no? I forgot, no?
Yes, sir.
You are submitting medical, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about Gansika? Gansika or some things? What about? Bernie, what about exam? Tell me. But we are start to correction, but all of you got the low marks. Then what will do? Kajendran? Screen share. Now also lot of students are absent in agronomy. In agronomy, 1 and 1 2 is very difficult. No, Sageri, what about you? Sageri?
Sir,
Oh, what about you? Your 1 exam.
I did, sir.
You did, but what is writing or solid fertilizer application? What are the answer? What are the answers? During my lectures time, I all of you teaching what are the solid fertilizer application method, broadcasting, lot of you teach, the kind of teach, but in your practical, your written is very wrong and spot also not successful even writing in full answer. Okay, anyone who did it? What about Disnayaka MB 054?
Yes, sir.
What about your exam?
Some difficult.
Okay, representative. Rajendran? 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 Engada de Bunian? Bunian? Jausa?
Yes, sir.
Adakira Kakada?
Yes, sir.
Engada Pumuda?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, I again told you reports on our website. All about now is only 51 students are present. Most of the 15 students are absent. Last time also like that you are not participating in lectures properly, you didn't do any practical in field. After that you have got the low marks. In other faculty, I don't know, engineering and technology, in agriculture faculty, until first years any students didn't go with couples any place or anything. But nowadays in your batch, a lot of students are visiting and do everything but didn't do exam. I noted everything. But you are good writing exam is good, okay, it's not a matter. But you didn't focus on your exam, but you are focused on your other activities. Okay, out of the lectures, I don't know what about but in lectures, next class onward, all of you want to must come. Otherwise, I didn't take the lectures. Out of the lectures, I don't know if we have been here with you and everyone. Okay, but in lectures time, you should participate in everyone. In 65, out of 65, 65 want to should participate. If you anyone leave, you want to get the permission and leave. Exam time also 7. Tushenika, Madula, and something. 7 students absent for 1 exam. I know. Abhishan. I am not satisfied with your paper. That's why I am not prepared today presentation also no need. Last time every presentation one by one preparing and put the discussion part and the presentation everything. But you didn't write anything. In Calculation also last lecture solo I told this calculation come for your exam, this one come for your exam. I mentioned in fertilizer calculation in class I mentioned 75% into 25%. But in exam paper I mentioned last small change 70 into 30. But in someone copy and paste they are doing for 75 and 25%. Then how can I correct? In class time, I teaching 75% and 75% from urea, 25% from ammonia. But in exam paper, I mentioned 70% from urea, 30% from ammonia. But you are done by using using 75 into 25. Then how can we put the marks? Someone didn't submit that compost making processing report also not submitted. Then how can put the marks? How I put? I noted our index number. Who other person visit around the faculty, but they got the marks is low marks, not in agriculture. They went with the engineering faculty students, the technology faculty students. That is, you can keep in outside of the university only. Your focus on your study. I know, I am sitting in every place in hostel, faculty, temple, or anywhere. Anytime. Okay, that is your research. Last time also I give a lot of advice and teach everything. What are the department available, what are the course available, how to calculate the GPA and everything teach. But you are writing is 0 marks for revision. Starting one, he asking what are the difference between the inorganic and organic fertilizer. You don't know nowadays in Sri Lanka, main problem is the inorganic fertilizer. Easily you can write no. Then last merit and demerit. Asking merit and demerit, but someone mentioned urea, TSP, MOP, compost, vermicompost. I didn't ask for example for each one. I am asking what is the merit and demerit, advantage and disadvantage. But merit and demerit meaning also someone don't know. Then second one I am asking what is the how to prepare the comb level compost. You are preparing in comb level, you can got the more knowledge. Then you can easily write and you can get it the 10 marks for out of 10. Okay. Third one, I asking what is I forgot what are things. Another one I asking what is the difference between the intra-row spacing. 10 marks intra-row spacing mean between the row. Inter-row spacing mean within the row. You can write it 2 sentences, you can got the 10 marks. Anyone then write. Someone definition for inter-row, definition for inter-row, inter-row, definition for inter-row. Then that fertilization is quick. Calculation I give more than 70 marks. Then propagation, but I'm asking T budding 10 marks, T budding for 10 marks, layering for 10 marks. Only you are drawing the picture, no need to describe anything. Third one is batch budding, then crafting. Only 5 asking, but anyone didn't get the more than 30 marks or out of 50. Someone now get the 0 marks also. These things I teach and in your exercise time also I told what are the part come for your exam. Then other thing I am asking book how to check the quality of the compost. I teach during the lectures and their color is brown or black color, their particle size and smell. Okay, only 3 points. Otherwise, someone are writing another one also. Okay, only 3. you can get the 10 marks. In fertilizer also I asking that calculation, what is the marketable price? You want to multiply by marketable price. But someone will mention for urea marketable price, 80 rupees or 90 rupees something in your assumption. If you available 80 rupees, please give to some fertilizer for faculty of agriculture. We also needed one nowadays. I am asking marketable price. You are you can't write actually because nowadays is changing, but you want to write it in correct one. Without anything, how can we put the marks? Open your mouth. Last time also you didn't open your mouth, but your exam is failing. You are visiting. You didn't study our stone bench. We are until first years. We are our studying time. Our juniors also. We can't see any junior sitting on stone bench or anywhere. But nowadays, everyone basically travels and sitting on stone bench every place. But didn't do focus on your exam. If you have any doubt, you ask from your final year senior. Your senior means 29 batch. Okay, they are our track seniors. Now another seniors also. Anyone we didn't see, but now your batch. You didn't study anything. You didn't write anything exam, but you are visiting anywhere. You are coming. Next I will see what you are doing. Samina in the group, please consider it. Okay. I don't know, out of these lectures, I am familiar with you and everyone, your friend and brothers and everything. But in lectures, you can't play with us. Okay. Today we will study about Divya, now final year presentation is going on. That's why I have a lot of work. They have prepared, arrange the slide and preparation and get to them. That's why I don't have time for prepare the slide. Okay, but I will upload the slide in LMS. But now I will teach. But you don't need slide. No, last time I gave a very beautiful slide. Very practical, but you didn't study anything, nothing to. Okay, today we will study about the field planting of paddies. Okay, without asking question, we will teach is no meaning. That is not successful. Last time also like it now. I am asking Purni. Purni? Purni?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell some paddy variety. Tell some traditional paddy variety.
Mavi. Mavi.
Mavi?
Pachaperuma. Mavi.
Cassini, you can continue. Cassini? Hasini? Hasini? AG004? 004? Illi? Zero zero four.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell some traditional variety of
Murungakai. Murungai.
Other some variety.
சமாளிச்சிட்டீங்க ஒரு மாதிரி சமாளிச்சுட்டேன் 1196 சரி இந்த இண்டெக்ஸ் வரை மார்க் பண்ணி வை. இது வந்து இந்த 3-2ல குயிஸ் செய்யல, மிட் செய்யல, டேர்ம் பேப்பர் செய்யல, பிரசன்டேஷன் செய்யல. அதே எல்லாம் திருப்பி செய்யணும். திருப்பி எல்லாம் செய்யணும். பிராக்டிகல் வந்து 2 ஃபைல் சப்மிட் பண்ணி இருக்கிறா. அதுக்கு 2 6 பிரிச்சு போட்டு மார்க்ஸ் போடுவோம். மார்க் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கோம்.
அந்த இதங்க அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் பிரஜிவாட What about others? Okay, here mention Swandal recommended variety. Okay, traditional variety and recommended variety you want to write 10 for each. Okay. Okay, Janani Upeksa something.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell some recommended variety. Janani? Vikara 114. Vikara. One 2020 AG114. You are detailed answering. I will stop the class and I will leave it. Anytime I didn't teach these things. Okay, but into exam we will put lot of part from this exam. Deepika?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell some recommended variety. Ready?
BG300. BG300. BG304.
2. Next.
BG305. KT303.
What is the common name of BG360? What is the common name? BG360. What is that? Kirisamba, no? Correct. Who is that? Deepika. Okay, very good. Then what is the number of Bolachamba you are asking there? Samba 2 variety. Kirisamba and Bolasamba. No? Kirisamba means BG 360. What is the Bolasamba? Saliye, can you answer it? Saliye?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell the answer. What is that? Saliye. Prabodha, can you tell?
Sir.
Prabodha?
Yes, sir.
What is that? Tell the answer. Okay, what is the new introduced rice variety?
BG 250. BG 250.
Who is that? Name? Is the correct or wrong is not a matter. You want to talk with us, open your mouth. That is the things is important. Suida Metmal or something. AG120. If you are not answering, I will put 0. For that, sorry, I calling some index number, but they are not response. I will put 0 marks for them, and attendance also absent. Then your final, we want to consider above the 80% absent. Only one, but not we are not consider because they are waiting list available, no entering of university. That's why we are not considering attendance. But 1 to onward, we are considering attendance. Less than 80%, we are not allowed to do the exam. Okay, please consider. Sugantika. Sugantika?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you tell.
BG 305.
Makes sense. Okay, tell Sugantika.
BG 305. BG 305.
Okay, what is the okay, what is the that color of motor carpet paddy? Paddy crino paddy. Yadusa.
Yes, sir.
What is the color of motor carpet paddy?
Sorry, sir. Color of
Yeah. What is the color?
yellow, sir.
Yellow? Its motor carpet is yellow color? Okay. You are so correct or not? It's not a matter. You want to answer it. Tania, what is the color?
Yellowish pink. Yellowish pink.
Pink. Motakarpan is pink color, brown color. Kishanti Manoharan. You don't know, you know, I think. What is the color? Kishanti?
Yes, sir.
What is the color of Motakarpan paddy?
Red.
Red color? What is the paddy? I am asking Motakarpan paddy, cusp color, outer color. In your spot exam, we will put different color. Sometimes you can identify is different color, okay. Another thing you ask, but another same color, but different variety. You want to identify that one also. Lot of variety mostly is light brown. It means sometimes it's gold color, light gold. Okay, then you want to identify using the shape of the paddy, right? But now I think here lot of farmers. Any farmers from this watch? Available any farmers? Any farmers? Any paddy farmers? No, anyone? That is motive. Color of Motakarpan. Chivika, what is the color of Motakarpan?
Yellow, sir.
That is name called as Motakarpan. That is color is black. Over you are telling red and pink. What is that? You don't have any basic knowledge related to paddy. Basic knowledge also you don't know. Paddy is grain, cusp color is black. Inside paddy and grain also black color. Have high nutrition and big rice compared to other variety, other additional variety. Then maturity period also high. Nowadays they are not cultivated because of mature period of Pachar, Peramal and Motakarpan is high, more than 4 months. Yeah, that's why nowadays is not cultivated because the main issue is the climatic condition, other things. They are not cultivated, not nowadays. Before that in our Kilnachi area, especially in my side in Punahari, before that LTT and Amipide, we have most of the area cultivated in Pachar, Peramal and Motakarpan. Nowadays, that Motakarpan is have high nutrition content and rice, that size of the rice also big. But nowadays that is the main issue is the maturity period is small. Another thing, think about that in one village, most of the farmer are cultivated in Samba or other less maturity varieties, 3-month variety. But you are one of the farmer only you are cultivated in Motakarpan or Pachaperimal variety. What are the problem? What are the issues you will face later? What are the issues you will face? They are cultivated in 3-month variety. You only cultivated in 4-month variety. That is I face because last time I will put the Motakarpan variety for 1 or 2 acre. What that yield also low, harvesting, typical to harvesting and everything issue. In Kilnachi area, we are animal is only 3 months, only 3.5 months, the only intensive system. Other time we are allowed to outside animals. Okay, then other farmers is cultivated in 3-month crop. We are cultivated in 4-month crop. Then we will face a lot of things from animal side also. They damage the plant. Then birds also. Some birds also damage the plant. And another important thing in Motokarpa Pachakarma, their growth rate is high. Compared to other variety, they can grow in more than 4 feet or 5 feet. Okay, then growth rate is high. Then we can, in earlier one, we are using harvesting, we are manually, using stick. But nowadays, they are harvesting in combined harvester. Then fatty will grow more. An example, in Motokarpano Pachakarma, they are growing more than 5 feet. Then fall down on the field. Then difficult to cut using the combined harvester. Earlier one we are cutting on the stick using manually, so there are no issue. But nowadays we are using combined harvester, then we can't cut, and animals and birds affect. Lot of things available in traditional variety. Anyone from Kilachi? Anyone from Kilachi? Anyone from Kilachi? Now 47. I didn't start to teach, I still now. Nasrat Pano. AG12012. Where are going?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you from which area?
Ambar.
Okay, tell some into Ambar. Think about you are one of the farmers. Then, what are the most of variety they are cultivated in Ambar district?
Samba.
Samba and another things.
Natarisi.
That is Natarisi, meaning of Natarisi. They are anyone we are cultivating village and we are preparing palm oiling in manually. Everyone that is called as Natarisi. We are export from outside. That is only the Natarisi. Other things we are localists. We are producing in our palm level. Everyone call it as nut rice. And another important thing I am asking from you, one of the paddy variety nowadays in not singular people, in Tamil people mostly using one of the paddy variety that successor like Pachapermal. What that variety not recommended for Sri Lanka. But in nowadays, most of the area, that variety will cultivated. The name of that variety? Name of that variety? Feula or something. 098.
Yes, sir.
Tell some that variety name. You are very, very poor related to agriculture. Anyone didn't get that name of Atakari? Divya, you heard that variety, Atakari variety?
Yes, sir.
Tushani Indran, you heard?
I know.
Yeah, that is the nowadays, but that variety is not recommended for Sri Lanka still now. But nowadays is most of the Tamil people are using this rice, Atakari variety. But that is not recommended for Sri Lanka. They are coming from another country, India or another country. But in Kalachi and other districts, most of the people are cultivated. Wait 1 minute. Hello? Can I get your room? Thing is, table in the bicycle, table and yellow computer. Yes, very well. Yes, yes. Hello? Okay, tell me. What didn't get that name? Okay, I don't know how is the knowledge. We will move to today's session. Field planning of paddy. Field planning of paddy. We are any crop we want to cultivate, we must consider what is the soil condition. Okay, we want to check. Okay, soil condition, pH, watering availability, transport, everything we want to check before the cultivation of anywhere, any crop, any crimes. Okay, we want to check. Okay, what is the soil condition? Okay, rainfall. Okay, in Sri Lanka, mostly they are cultivated in most of the area. Some area 3 times per yearly, but most of the area 2 times per yearly. One is Maha season, second one is Jala season. Okay, Maha season. In most of the people are cultivated in Maha season. Maha season mainly Maha season, Jala season. They are divided in two by using the water. Okay, Maha season mostly depend on the rainfall. Okay, rainfall water. And Jala season mainly depend on the irrigation water. We are supplied the water from Fondo, any site. In Iranamadi, in Kilnachi area, the Iranamadi is the main Fondo supply the watering for Jala season, paddy cultivation. You are noted these things, whatever things I told, surely I will put for quiz exam and practical written or spot exam. Related to general. Don't copy and don't memorize the things and don't answer it. Memorize and answer. Your written time also, I look everyone writing, but writing, answer. Everything is wrong. Okay, then Maha season they are depend on the rainfall water, and Jala season depend on the irrigation water. Okay, another thing, soil. Soil also we want to consider the soil type. That soil is suitable for paddy cultivation, soil type, and nutrition content of soil. Then third one is pH of soil. These things we want to consider. Okay, then we will second one is site selection. Site selection means soil. Second one is variety of paddy selection. Selection of variety. Okay, in one area you are covering your field by benches, no matter. Otherwise, in your one area, most of the farmers want to cultivate it in same crop. Otherwise, one person is cultivated more maturity period crop. That person will be affected by animals and birds and other things. Okay, in Kilnachi nowadays, most of the people are cultivated in Atakari variety, and some of one in Samba and BG Munuti, BG360 also they are cultivated. And then other some variety also, Kora something. Okay, they are cultivated. Okay, then another thing is temperature. Temperature also we want to consider mostly in rhizome. temperature is 28 into 35 Celsius, and rainfalls in Maha season 1,200 millimeter to 1,500 millimeter. Okay, and another things, okay, we want to consider. Okay, type of soil. Okay, then rainfall or irrigation. Then temperature. Okay, third one is season. Maha or Jala season. Okay, you want to consider. Then selection of the paddy. These things we want to consider. Okay, second one we will see selection of the paddy variety. Okay, under the selection of paddy variety, we can select any variety, traditional variety or any other recommended variety. Mostly they are available in two varieties in Samba, Kiri Samba and Bola Samba. Kiri Samba is BG360 and Bola Chamba AT308. Another Samba variety BG406, BG300, BG358. Okay, like that, lot of variety one available. Okay, you can select what are the varieties suitable for your field and your area and irrigation facility and maturity of the period. Everything you want to consider and select the variety. In another things, we will see planting method of paddy. Okay, we will see planting method of paddy. Okay, sometimes he have some spelling mistake. Planting, PLANTING, planting paddy. Okay, they are available different pie method. One is direct soil. Second one is transplanting. Direct sowing. Second one is transplanting. Okay. Okay, under the direct sowing, okay, they are available two method. Okay, look here. Okay, under the direct sowing, we will see two method. One is broadcasting. That is the solid fertilizer, one of the method, solid fertilizer application. Second one is proseeding. Okay, I will ask end of this class. Broadcasting. Second one is proseeding. Okay, in under the transplanting, Transplanting also, three rice variety. One is the manual transplanting. Okay, transplanting. Second one is machine transplanting. Yeah, sometimes it has some spelling mistake. Check it. Machinery transplanting. Third one is SRI transplanting. SRI, system of rice. Okay, no need. You can search and write it. What is the SRI method? I didn't tell meaning of SRI. Okay, they are the third one. Planting of paddy method, two types, direct sowing and transplanting. Under the direct sowing, broadcasting or row seeding. Transplanting, manual transplanting, machine transplanting and SRI method. Totally 5 method. We will see one by one method of planting. Okay, under the broadcasting, recommended amount of broadcasting 400 any variety, 41 kilogram per acre. That's the recommended one. 41 kilogram per acre broadcasting. Recommended amount of paddy 41 kilogram per acre. I think all of you note it. Okay, 400 kilogram per acre. Okay, in row seeding, 16 kilogram per acre. 16 kilogram per acre. Seed rate, recommended seed rate. Okay, not hectare, acre. Okay, then SRI method, 2 kilogram per acre. Okay, this is the more efficiency. Less seed is enough for using this method, but labor cost and maintenance cost and other thing is high. Okay, SRI method, 2 kilogram per acre. Another one is manual transplanting, 10 kilogram per acre, and machine transplanting, 12 kilogram per acre. Okay, yes, the broadcasting is the high seed rate for 1 acre, high amount of seed need for 1 acre. But here labor and maintenance cost is less compared to other 5 methods. Okay, and row seeding and broadcasting, we can directly apply the seed to field. But transplanting, that is, we call it as direct sowing. And transplanting means we will maintain a nursery bed or tray or anywhere, then transplanting to field. That's it. This method is called as transplanting. Manual transplanting means we can using labors. Manually we can transplanting from nursery to field. That is called as manual transplanting. It is 3 weeks after the planting. We are planting in nursery. After the 3 weeks or 21 days, we will transplant to field. That is the manual transplanting. Machine transplanting also 3 weeks or 21 days. But in SRI method, we will transplanting from tray. SRI and machinery we can mostly use in tray. Okay, for nursery. Okay, transplanting from nursery to field, 13 days SRI method, because 13 days is high efficiency day for SRI method. That is one of the parachute method. You can read it. I didn't tell anything. You can refer and write it into a discussion part. What is the SRI method? How do we are planting that using SRI method? And everything you can read it. And another thing, proceeding and broadcasting is we can directly. Okay, this is the important things in the paddy cultivation. We will select the soil and we will want to select the field and we want to select the paddy variety. Another thing, we want to select that method of planting. Okay, until most of the variety nowadays we are cultivated in 22.5 months or 3 months. But traditional variety more than 3.5 months. Some variety are Motagarban is 4 months. Okay, what is nowadays is 1 kilogram is paddy more than 110 rupees, no? 100 sometimes 150 or 175. can note it, everything you want to write in your discussion part. In your content part, you want to write only 2 pages. One is getting field planning of paddy, what are the practical number, what is the date, and the second page you want to writing what are the factors we want to consider the planting of the paddy. Okay, then selection of the paddy variety, then planting method. Then you want to write what is the planting, broadcasting, row seeding. During the row seeding, you want to consider the spacing also, intra and intra row spacing. Intra spacing 20 centimeter, intra row spacing 15 centimeter. Then we can plant in manual is very difficult in row seeding. Then we some machinery available for row seeding. Okay, that's why we want to consider spacing. Okay, everything after that we will apply the fertilizer, basal fertilizer and top rising fertilizer. Mostly we are in basal fertilizer, we are applying ESP and urea, small amount of urea and most of TSP. In later top dressing, we will apply the MOP, Murate Super Potash, and urea. Here in much top dressing, we will apply the more urea compared to basal mixer. Okay, nowadays in last time any of farmers not apply the fertilizer because 1 month of urea is more than 30,000, no? Then yield without fertilizer, yield is automatically decrease. Okay, these things that's enough for your field planting of paddy. Okay, other things you can search and write it. Okay, what about today lectures? Tell your feedback. Or the test or anything, throw the message or any. Hello. 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 Through the chat box. It's also possible. So from this week, no? Then after that you will come to faculty, you don't think I am the seniors. Like that. You are still going, you also one, two, no? Class, we will finish today lectures and we will see in next week. Okay, thank you.